Hello. I'm a liar. We are live today. Hello, Jack. Hi, Ruby. What do you mean, Boo? Boo's not here. But hello, Ruby. Hi, Jack. Congrats on the first. Hi, Sean. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Oh, hold on. Let me adjust myself. There we go. Liar. Hi, Yahweh. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing today? Let's see. Sorry, I was eating some food. Um, but how is everyone doing today? I am doing okay, despite circumstances. I am now waterless. Well, that's not true. I can use the water, it's just I can't let it drain, if that makes sense. Something to do with the pump, so yeah. And that's your issue with water. It's fine. We don't need water to survive. But yeah. I don't know what we're doing today. Because I had it planned that we're gonna do continue Don't Take This Cat Home. We might play that for a little bit, but we might also play something else. We'll see. We will see. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. Depends. Depends how I'm feeling. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Let me make sure I still have the game. I don't remember. But how is everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. Or at least somewhat good. No? I'm looking for it. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I was looking for the game. There we go. Alright. So we could play Do Not Take This Cat Home. Or we can always do Paper Lily. Hi, Boo. Well, there's Boo. Ah. Ah. Hi, Boo. How's our favorite little green ghost doing? Actually, what other games do I have installed? Hold on. There is Crow Country. We haven't played Crow Country in a while. We could do that. I was playing a bit of the Fall Guys Fortnite collab with Liza, and I'm horrible at parkour. You know what game you haven't played in a while? I'm gonna guess it starts with an E or a G of war or ring. Let's see. Payday 2. Oh, that is true. But I don't have it installed. It's gonna fuck everything up. That game's a pain in the ass. I do have Left 4 Dead installed because we never played Left 4 Dead. God damn. Elden Ring and God of War are a good choice, but I had to mix it up. Okay. I see. Left 4 Dead. But we don't have enough people for Left 4 Dead. Alright, so what we can do is for now, find my pages, but I don't have the game, Ruby. I can't find your pages. I can, like, later in the week. We play Left 4 Dead either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Alright. Alright, you heard Yahweh. We play Left 4 Dead on either of those days. Hi, Francis. How are you? I hope you're doing good. We made it through the waterlogging. Ah, that's not true. I just, it's gonna get fixed eventually. I don't know when. But we'll find out, I guess. Oh, shit. I dropped my pin. My pin. Ah, okay. I'm just scrambling here. Okay. We're gonna play a little bit of Don't Take This Cat Home just to get a couple more endings. And then we'll see from there. Whisper. Nah, I don't feel like playing Left 4 Dead. That is fair. I'm doing alright. Hope you are as well. See, Mr. Plumber better come soon. Oh, God. He came earlier today to, diagnose the problem. Because originally we thought, it was just, a simple clogging issue, like something got clogged, or because we had the same water issue as before, and what he did was just adjust the pipes, because I guess they weren't put in properly or something, so they were like blocking stuff. But this time it's I guess a bigger issue because he has to go order a pump thing for it. So, because originally he thought he was gonna get it fixed today, but no, not today or tomorrow. Probably not the next day. Narrator voice. She in fact brought the cat home. Oh god, I don't even know if my voice is ready to like talk a lot, but we'll see. Do you have ancient ancient plumbing from the olden days? I mean, it's just an old house, to be honest. So the plumbing and pipes might be a bit out of date, but what can you do? I'm using a house that hasn't been used in like almost 6 years, so stuff is bound to not work over time and wear down. Yep. Oh, it's a recurring issue. Well, I know for a fact, fixing and renewing pipes is a whole day affair usually, or based off my experience. Yeah. Oh, did I show you my hair or tattoo? You have not showed me your hair or tattoo. I didn't even know you were getting a tattoo. I knew about your hair. What tattoo did you get? I'm just vibing now. Alright, what did you get? Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Nice hair and tattoo. Does that mean we have to add, like, pink streaks in your VTuber hair now? Like, little pink streaks. It doesn't have to be, like, suddenly pink hair, but it can be, like, pink streaks. I think that'll be cute. Alright, I'm loading the game up. The tattoo idea is each of those hexagons are gonna be a little art piece by different artists. Oh, that's cool. That is a cool way to get your tattoo done. I mean, we can black and pink go good together. That is true. That might also mean we have to adjust your eye color a bit. Maybe. We'll have to see like how it looks with the pink and the black. I'm sure we can fix it. We can adjust it. Alright. We're gonna play the game now. So, from what I remember, gato. Okay. What are you giggling about, Sean? Okay. Credits. Alright, we got 20 out of 40 endings. Okay. Actually, do I have? There we go. I have a little counter up there, just when we're off the screen, we can keep track. I've been wanting to do a variation of Yahweh with bright colors, so I can get some art from these people with amazing color paintings. Ah, okay. Just tell me when. Alright, let me actually change the game. Like, we can try to work on, like, either a redo of the reference sheet, like a little, like, revamp of the character design, or something else. Just let me know whenever you want to do it, or if you want to do it with me. I don't know. Do not, do not take the cat home. The cat does. Yeah, we'll talk through it once I take it through it. Okay. Okay, we can go. Okay, I remember. We don't take the cat home. It's the good kitty. It's the good kitty. But we gotta speed through. Okay. Cause we got here. Spent day at the carnival. There's a roller coaster's pair of roads, as you could see before. Alright. We entered the maze. So we entered the maze last time, and that didn't go over well. So we're gonna do something else. There's gotta be a better way to spend your day other than wandering around staring at weird mirrors. Now what? Okay. Actually, let's go back to the carnival. Alright, let's go to the... Alright, so... So we have to play this little mini game. That does help me. Fortunately, there are only things I highly suggest you refrain from following any of our other guests. You can be sneaky or distracting. They're always hostile. Caution, of course. Wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Alright, So last time we did this, we got surrounded by mirrors and eaten to death by something. So I wonder what happens if we actually make it through. Got 3 lives, be careful to avoid. It's friendly lurkers. Okay. God, there's so many rooms. Yeah. You're human, and humans only usually have 1 life. Yes. Yet here you get 3. Don't you think ought to show a little more gratitude? And that's the end of the tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Nah. 3, 2, 1. Can't remember exactly. Are they? I don't know if they're all like the same each time or they're different each time you play this game. Ain't no way. Oh, that's some bullshit, man. Oh, I forgot you could stay. Okay. Alright. So that does, okay. Got that ending. So we go here. 12. Can't read what they says. Okay. So it's right, right, left, stay. Ooh. Left. Bro. Something changed. Okay. Ain't no way. Okay. Okay, we get through this again. Okay. So we're gonna slowly make our way through, I guess. I don't understand the flashlight because I don't really see anything. So I don't know if that's like a glitch or something else. Or I misread. But okay. We are gonna go. What was it again? No, it was this one. Okay. Left. Oh, it was left. Oh, there's a double left. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll get there eventually. This might be the hardest ending, I guess. Okay. So it was left. Oh, it was the stay room. Oh. Okay. I'm getting a bit confused here, but we'll make it through. There's 25 rooms of this. Okay. This has an exit, okay. Okay. Next room, okay. Pretty sure this room is an exit. Ah, okay. Okay. Next room. We're just gonna, I guess, slowly make our way through. Right, okay. So 11 is right. It's mirror. Left. Oh, right again. Okay. So it's right. I should use my exit. Okay. Next center. Okay. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. So it's mirror center. Okay. Mirror. Okay. It's mirror. Oh, okay. This room feels off. Wait. Something changed. Okay. Damn. Okay. Sure, this room has an exit. Okay. Left. Right. Okay. Center. Them. Gatto. Hi, Swiss. Slowly making our way through. How are you, Swiss? Center. Okay. Bam. Down. Alright, but we're almost there. I do good. How you do, see? I'm doing okay. We're gonna try to get a couple more endings in Do Not Take This Cat Home. Just for funsies. Fuck. Next room. Fuck. We're so close. Left. Sure feels off. Something changed. You see the exit. You run forward, but as you do, the scenery shifts. Just slightly at first. But you're running too fast to stop yourself from colliding into glass. Except, you didn't quite go into the glass. You didn't exactly collide with it either. You simply passed through it. And on the other side, you see an endless white void and yourself, dozens of you, hundreds of you, hundreds of you wandering around aimlessly, faceless, and empty. So empty and listless, they don't even acknowledge your presence. You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. Past the glass, it's the fucking cat. A familiar black cat walks up and looks at you. You think it meows at you, but you can't make out the sound. It tilts its head, then walks away. The glass goes dark. Then you watch helplessly as it disappears completely. You're trapped, with only yourself as company. You beat the maze! Yippee! Now we're stuck in endless torture. Just like jumping through a painting in Mario 64. No, why not? Alright, so now we have 21. Alright, so we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to find 8. And okay, so there are plenty of things we can get here. Alright, let's see if there's anything different. Alright, we haven't gotten to the dog park. The dog park is the next thing. You decide you'll take a stroll in a dog park or something. The only one within walking distance is the nearby dog park. You think it will make you feel better. First, you get to see a cute cat today. Now you'll get to see a cute dog. Several of them, in fact. Meow, 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 meow. The music changed. The park is bustling with owners and their canine companions, playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, and even napping. Such cuties. Whatever. Like you'd want anything to do with these Maggie mutts? Oh. What's wrong? You didn't think that? You didn't think that. You decide to move on. The dogs are all so adorable, and you want to pet every single one you come across. But you know not all the owners are cool with strangers just walking up and manhandling their pets. Not all dogs appreciate it either. So you stroll around the path, trying to exclude a welcoming aura that will beckon one of these cute doggies to you. You don't have to wait very long. What the fuck was that? Oh my god, it's a dog. Oh, the music's getting fucked up. You stop as the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen scammers up to you and blocks your path. Kick the puppy? What the fuck? What the fuck are these options? Oh, the fuck is this? This isn't... okay. Cease. Alright, pick up the puppy. You pick up the puppy and... hold him. You just barely manage to refrain the reflex to throw the puppy as far from you as possible. With shaky hands, you quickly place the puppy on the grass and take several jerky steps back. The owner seems confused by your reaction to their puppy, but you just wave at them in a daze before hastily stumbling away. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave. Leave the park. Good. Oh. Well, I want to go to the dog park again. We're gonna stay at the park. I don't want to do the other options. They're not nice. You stay at the park. You try to calm down by watching all the dogs from afar as you walk along the path, but every so often one will run up to you. And then they do, when they do, they look wrong. Their owners don't seem to notice. You find a bench, sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. Maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe you should have stayed with me instead. You broke out of your thoughts, and then something lands gently on your lap. You look down to see a frisbee on your thighs. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw that back? You look up to see an owner waving at you in the distance. But more importantly, the dog. Bark, 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 bark. Oh. Hi! A series of excited barks jerks at your gaze forward and see a large dog sprinting towards you. Oh. Hey. A series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Hey, hurry, throw it back. Oh. You throw the oh god, Jesus. You throw the frisbee and the dog runs in the opposite direction, jumping and catching it right out of the air. Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. Oh my god, it's so cute. You almost forget what the fuck that was earlier. The dog looks up at you, eager for his reward of pets and pats for catching the frisbee. Should I? Pet the dog. Really? Are you sure? I'm warning you. Do not touch that mutt, or you will regret it. Can I pet that dog? He became a Furby for a second. I don't... You reach out your hand and pet the dog. The dog seems pleased. You don't feel well. Suddenly, the sky begins to darken rapidly. You look up along with all the pet owners to see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in a blink of an eye. You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at the eclipse, but for some reason, you don't look away. A loud, piercing yowl fills the air, shaking the ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears, but the hand that has been cautiously pressed upon the dog's head came away with some resistance. Resistance like sticky slime, almost cementing your hand to the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. The dog's head stretches with it too, as the canine begins to just melt. It melts and melts till it just becomes a pile of goo at your feet. You dazedly look. Oh god. You dazedly look for the dog's owner, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood. You see familiar piles of clothes next to the piles of goo scattered all across the park's open field. All the dogs, all their owners. They melted the melted goo of the dog in front of you then starts to move with a stutter. It slithers across the grass towards the field in the center of the park. All the other piles of goo follow after it. They mix and melt together into a single entity that shifts and dilutes and bulges and grows. You watch it in dazed horror as it then fills out the shapes itself into a behemoth of a dog, snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching before the glowing orbs land directly on you. The rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep you can feel the sound of it crash into you. No, you had your chance. You better start running. You can try to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. Ow. It tears you apart until there's nothing left. Ending 21. Dog person. I see. Okay. Do we have to do the other ones? I don't want. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. No, don't do that. Terrified, you drop the puppy onto the ground, practically throwing it from you. You immediately feel horrible. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was gonna do that. Not the pupper. You immediately feel horrible, wincing in gut at the tiny yelp it released upon hitting the ground. The owner shoves you aside with a cutting glare and storms away with their puppy. I'm sorry. You call out, but they don't turn back or respond. Not that you expected them to. You deserved it. You're not feeling great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave. Will something different happen? Okay. I don't want to do these other options. I'm sorry. Everyone, close your eyes. Oh, hold on. I'm typing something. Hi, Neil. You surely don't take the cat home, right? It says not to right there. I know, I'm suffering the consequences of my actions. I'm typing up a little thing. But how are you doing, Neil? I hope you're doing well. I'm currently typing up something. Meow, 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 meow. I'm doing good. Had some spicy garlic chicken. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. What does the puppy taste like? I don't know. We haven't eaten it yet. Forgot to do this. It's very important. Okay. Alright. Pick them up. We already did. We have to do the other ones now. Rah. Alright, everyone look away. Look away. Nope. Okay, it's not. Okay. I got scared for a second. Okay. Let's go to the old. Let's go to the. I don't know if we did the new cinema. Okay, we did that. Endings, endings, endings. Okay. So we got those. I think we. Fish, photos. Continue. Play with the cat. Feed cat. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. You even go home. Pouring out your heart and soul, taking a surprise toll and no regrets. You lean forward and rest your head on the box. You don't feel the rough cardboard as expected. Instead, you find yourself resting on the mass of something. Something soft and slightly damp and warm. So warm. But you can't find it in you to care what it could be. You're so tired. You close your eyes. You get the feeling you're probably... Alright, hold on. Let me actually load that again. Alright. We're gonna stay. It's strange. Because I accidentally had it skipped on. Okay. It's strange. The more you hesitate to leave the alley, the more you find yourself wondering, what's the point? You'll go where? Do what? What's the point when you're always doing all the completely and when all of it's completely and utterly alone? Even going home to your apartment wouldn't help, would it? One bedroom, one bath, and one you're living alone in. It's been like that for so long. So long. You're startled when you feel an impossibly soft paw pressed slightly against your wet cheek. You didn't realize you've been crying. Or that you're a little broken down. Had literally brought you to your knees. right in front of the cat's box. You feel slightly embarrassed, but the cat responds as if it can sense your self-deprecating feelings creeping in. Presses its paw on your cheek 3 times in a quick session, as if trying to slap you out of your melancholic state. But they're so light, and the slaps feel more like getting gently and eagerly petted. You couldn't help but laugh a little. Can't believe I'm having a meltdown in a dirty old alleyway with a stray comforting me. You smile and show your gratitude with a scratch on the cat's chin. Thanks. I'm fine, really. That just happens sometimes. I really do like being alone most of the time. It's the only time I feel comfortable being myself, you know? But even I get lonely every now and then. It's easy to ignore when I'm keeping myself busy. Oh. That's why I pushed myself to go out today, I think. The music's like morphing or something. Yeah. Or maybe I was hoping to make a friend or something. Though I guess that wouldn't be a good idea. I doubt someone... We're having a midlife crisis. We're having a mental breakdown. Welcome. Welcome, Raiders. How's the Batman in the Gravity Falls moon? But welcome in, everyone. Hold on, let me scroll up. Hi, Spice. Hi, Moon. Hi, Borgus. Hi, Sean. Hi, Flamesfox. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hold on. There we go. But how was your stream, Moon? We're currently having a mental breakdown. Don't sound like me would make for a very good friend to anyone. Okay, maybe I wouldn't go so far as to say that, but you stay. You stay and just talk to the cat about anything that comes to mind. Your isolation, your loneliness, your many fears, your losses, your emptiness. Although, the longer you stay here, the smaller that once significant emptiness feels. It was fun. I'm glad you seem to be having a good time. I am thriving. Actually, hold on. Meow. There we go. Oh god, you're huge. Weep. It's been so long since someone just listened. Your words shifted to gentler topics, your hopes, your dreams, happy memories of the past. As you talk, you didn't seem to notice that the once cold concrete walls of the alleyway become flesh-like. Oh, what the fuck? I love junking around. Hope spreading the justice in Gotham was fun. Warm and pink and warm. Its softness slowly engulfing the both of you. The sound of your own voice seems hypnotic as it reaches your ears, encouraging you to speak more of the depths of your heart into the open. You give in easily. When you do run out of words, you're not sure how long you've been sitting there. But not knowing doesn't seem to bother you, still. A strange question entered your mind. Leave or go home? Leave and go home. Why would I want to do that? You're too tired to move. Pouring out your heart and soul has taken a surprising toll on you, but you have no regrets. You're so happy. You don't think you've ever felt so heard or seen. You lean forward and rest your head on the box. It doesn't feel the rough cardboard you were expecting. Instead, you find yourself resting on a mass of something. Something soft and slightly damp and warm. So warm. But you can't find it in you to care on what it could be. You're so tired. You close your eyes and you get the feeling that they'll probably never open again. But as that all encompassing warmth cases you slowly, completely, you feel nothing but pure contentment. Ending 22, not alone. Okay. Alright, so we're at 23 out of 40. So we could try to push for 30, maybe. Depends how long it takes to actually get to the other endings. And now it's getting to the point where it is going to get hard. Oh boy, it's giving me that fairy circle mushroom ending from Paper Lily. Listen, we have a habit of getting eaten by fleshy beings, alright? Whether it was my intent or not. See? Yes. Stop getting eaten. See, I'm sorry. It's something. Okay. Okay, not take the cat home. You never take this thing home with you. Oh boy. Alright, let's see something different. Check pockets, look around the area. Alright. Found a mouse. Spare the mouse, feeds a cat. Look at his big old eyes. No, I'm sorry. The mouse looks scared as it can sense your intentions. It weakly started to struggle again. The mouse is reluctant. I'm sorry. The cat was hungry. The cat is gonna eat me if I don't feed it. You feed the mouse to the cat. The cat tears it apart instantly. Eat. The mouse's pain squeaks and squeals pierce through you until they abruptly cut off. Satisfied, the cat meows happily at you, red tinting fangs. The cat curls up in its own blood-stained box and goes to sleep. You take a chance to leave. A well-fed cat will likely follow you home after all. And cute as the cat is, you really can't afford a pet right now. Still feeling a little guilty about the mouse, you decided to just go home. Oh. After a long walk home, you finally entered your apartment. You head straight to your room, collapse on the bed, falling into a pitiful sleep. Later, you wake up. Squeak. Squeaking, snarling noise all around you. So loud and constant, they sound like screams in the darkness of your room. You see the shifting shadows of hundreds of mice surrounding your bed. You try to run, but you cry out as twin lances of pain race to your legs. You fall off the bed in your attempt to escape. The hordes of mice dodging you as you crash to the ground. You can't stand up. You look back and squinting in the dark. You're just about to make out a source of your pain. Ow. Rats, me over the rats. Oh god. It's no one's birthday yet. The flesh and tendons of your heels and ankles were mangled, bitten through your socks. No, leave me alone. Desperate, you crawl with only one arm towards the door. The mice descend upon you, biting into your skin, gnawing pieces away at you. You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach up for the doorknob. Look at the little mouse. They're so harmless. Oh god. Your arm heavy, weighed down by the mice clinging to it with little claws and tiny teeth. You manage to jostle the knob enough for the door to slowly swing open. Oh dear god. But your outstretched arm suddenly falls off the ground lifeless. The mice manage to chew through your flesh and bone, through the flesh and bone of your now dismembered limb. As a few mice creep forward to curiously inspect your arm, you stare blankly at it for a moment before sliding your gaze up. In the newly opened doorway, it sits a familiar-looking mouse. It stares at you. The darkness in its beady black eyes. You can't begin to measure their depths. Hi! Nor the hatred pouring out from within them. All of it aimed at you. You collapse, head hitting the floor as your other arm is eaten away as well. You're not sure how you're still conscious. The pain should be undescribable, and yet you still just feel a cold sense of loss. The mice have clustered along your back now, gnawing and ripping their way between your shoulder blades, into your back, into your chest. I've actually been bitten by a big old rat. It was not fun. I had to get tetanus shots. Ow. I luckily haven't got bit by a rat yet. I'm going out on a limb here and say that's not good. You weakly cough up blood. They must have damaged something important. Oh shit. You feel something being pulled out of you. In between the moments that blinks of darkness and fade out your vision, you hear something wet plop to the ground in front of you. You pry your eyes open and then see it in front of you. Weirdly shaped, red with your blood pulsing, and oh, that's your heart. That's your heart, isn't it? The other mice all descend upon it, abandoning your half-eaten body. You're losing a lot of blood. You're losing a lot of stuff, sir, I would say. You feel sleepy, but you also feel anger? Yes. So much anger. How dare they? How dare they? The last thing you see before your vision fails you is a pair of glowing eyes lingering lingering from the darkness beyond the doorway. You hear squeaks and shrieks of terror all around you. Low yar, deep snarls, gashing teeth. Avenger scatol, oh my god. Tearing flesh. As your remaining sense leaves you, you smile weakly with the last of your strength. When something with soft, slightly damp, sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Good kitty. Ending 27. Well fed. Aye. Ooh, 24. Okay. Wonder if we could. I'm guessing these go in order of how certain things go. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh. In the day leading up to my meeting with it, I've been obsessed with a memory. Someone precious to me had found someone precious to them. My best friend. My only friend. I was happy for them, truly. But then I'd been happy for the others too. They promised it wouldn't happen to me again. That they'd know how it felt to be told by someone you cared for that they'd outgrown you and your friendship. That they'd never, ever do such a thing to me. There's not a moment that passes now that I wish I'd risked the pain of their rejection and just believed them. But I didn't. I pulled away before they could, trying to protect my fragile heart. But it only hurt all the more. Selfish as it was, I'd wanted them to fight harder to keep me around. When it appeared before me, it promised to be just that. A friend that would never, ever let me go. A friend that would never, ever leave me. And all I had to do was promise the same thing in return. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're glad you did. Good weather today. That good thing, maybe good luck too. Yes, lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Or maybe it was fate. Intentionally allowed yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiously guided your steps. You followed the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softens your footsteps. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost alley. The end of the alley. See a big cardboard box. It's a cat. Huh. Guess it should have been obvious. Interesting looking cat with black fur. So cute. You look so familiar. Right? But again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. This one sure is a cutie, though. Just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. Okay. Look in the area. What happens if we spare the mouse? Will something different happen? Game capture. I'm adjusting it so you guys can see it without the black. There we go. They'll make you turn your PC off and on again. Okay. I like how you got more and more into the dialogues. SeaVariii VA. I mostly enjoy the reading. Go see what I'm trying. I'm not a really good reader, but I try. Alright. So this time we're gonna spare the mouse. Are you sure? Spare the mouse. I'm sorry. You must be so hungry. You must be starving. Oh, he's mad. You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You caught prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Spare the mouse. Oh, you did not like me sparing the mouse. Oh, Jesus. You are just lean into it. Your reading is awesome. Thank you. Hi, Kato. Are you mocking me? Oh, God. You're mocking me, aren't you? Last chance. Hand over the prey now. Spare the mouse. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall. But you don't pay much mind. You don't flinch as a giant clawed paw slowly falls in front of you, blocking your path to the alley entrance. Now that you had... Not that you had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry, after all. You close your eyes in acceptance as the paw gently pulls you back and back, and ending 26, a life spared. Okay. So we got 25. 25. Hand it over. Right meow. Right meow. Okay. So I think we finished the feeding saga. the food saga. Alright, so I wonder what happens if... play with the cat. Hey, Spice. Look around the area. You search around, but there's really nothing in the alley that looks interesting enough for a cat to play with. So maybe, what about a game? You decide on a game to play you've known since childhood. Red light, green light. Oh. This can only go so well. A classic. Teaching a cat how to play might be a bit challenging, but you get the feeling that the feline's natural hunting instincts will help it along. You walk to the entrance of the alley, the cat meowing at you. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You exaggerate your movements, covering your eyes with your hands, and turn around. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You spun around. The cat hasn't left the box, tilting its head at you in curious confusion. Keep playing. You try again. This time, you go a bit slower. 1, 2, 3. Red light. When you turn around this time, the cat is out of the box. The cat freezes under your stare, as if it thinks you can't see it if it doesn't move. So cute. Satisfied with the cat getting the hang of the game, you turn around again, speeding back up. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You turn around. The cat is a few steps away from the box now, peeking out from behind a dumpster. Eyes trained rather intently at you. Well, at least it's having fun. You turn around again. You feel a sudden chill run down your spine. You feel silly, but you can't help but counting just a little faster this time. 1, 2, 3, red light. Rolling around after saying red light, you look at the cat. It's halfway down the alley closer to you, but it's as if perspective of what you're seeing is off somehow. Doesn't the cat look a little bigger? Its pupils are thin slit now. Something's not right. The cat meows at you again, but it sounds much deeper than earlier. It's crouched down as if it's posed to lunge forward. Your breath shudders a little as your heart starts to race. Your foot intensely shifts back. Oh, hello! You freeze immediately. The cat looks impatient. It wants to keep playing, but you gulp and turn around, swiftly counting and turning again as you gasp out. 1, 2, 3, red light. The ground shakes as you whirl back around to find yourself staring at a long surface of black fur. You slowly look up and up. Kitty! Oh god. What a cute cat. Hi, GMP. To see a giant, shadowy figure luring down from its position hunch over you. Fangs dripping with saliva. Claws crushing into the concrete walls of the alley. Its glowing eyes are unblinking as they look back at you. The cat waiting for your next turn. But it's so close. If you turn around now, you don't want to play anymore. You keep your eyes trained on the giant looming over you. You take a step back. No. That's cheating. Wait, what does that say? Run. Run, restore, backup, EXE? What? Begin restoring. Uh... Uh-oh. What are you doing? Stop. The cat stares as you keep eye contact and back up. You step back and back. And as you take one more step back out of the alley, you go home. Error. Uh-oh. Error. Error. Error, 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 error. Poke the snoot. I think the game broke. Oh shit. The world outside the alleyway seems to be broken. What exactly did you do? Ending 33, error found. Oh. Okay, interesting. Actually, I want to go back and see if the other option. Go in the area. Okay. So, what if we run this time? Ah, we die. Okay. You don't even finish turning around before claws grip your torso, digging in and piercing the soft flesh of your stomach with ease. As you're lifted into the drooling, gaping jaws above you, you can't help but think that there must have been another way out of this. But pointless regrets are pretty typical for you, aren't they? Ending 32, Fear Quitter. Okay. 27 out of... So if we can get 30, I think that's a good place to stop. Ah. Okay, so I'm guessing the ones over here are for when you take him home. Is there any others down here? Okay, fed well. Play with cat. Buy a toy. Oh, okay. So we bought it a toy. That cute little guy. Look at him. Pick up plushie. You sigh and go over to pick up the stuffed toy. You really do just want attention, don't you? You hold the cat doll, examining a little. Looks a little different. Did it just look at you? Oh. Oh my god. We got a little gremlin on our hands. What the fuck? The plushie somehow opens its sewn-on mouth before biting into your wrist. Ow! Stop. You try flailing it away, but it grips into you. Its grip on you is so strong that it drinks your blood. Ravenous and frantic. You hit it against the concrete wall of the alleyway. You try to tear it as its sturdy fabric. But try as you might, you can't seem to hurt it or make it stop. It's just a toy after all. Eventually you start to feel faint, enough to collapse to your knees in defeat. The stuffed doll is drinking more calmly now. It's as if its previous aggression had been a mere reaction to your desperation. It seems satisfied that you're no longer putting up a fight. You think you'd black out for a second, because though you're still sitting next to the next time you're conscious, your eyes are closed. You feel so weak. You have to use all your strength just to pry open your eyes, and when you do, you see a kitten. Its fur is a familiar orange cream with burnt speed stripes. It's lapping at your wrist. The kitten lifts its head and looks at you with piercing green eyes. It mews at you with a high squeak pitch, mouth covered in blood. It'd be downright adorable if you weren't about to die from blood loss. The cat strolls up to into your line of vision and picks up the kitten. It gives you a indescribable look before turning away. The cat carries the kitten back to the box and starts to carefully and delicately clean it. You sway and find that you can't right yourself before falling to the ground. It would seem in the end you got the cat a playmate after all. Ending 34, living doll. Interesting. Okay, so what happens if we leave? Ungrateful little monster. Oh, well, great. You huff in annoyance. You're welcome. Shaking your head, you turn to leave once again. Ow. When a sharp pain lands up your arm. Crying out, you grab at your arm only for it to... What is it with me having my arms and hands ripped off? What the fuck? Oh. It falls off. Your arm, it just falls right off. You stare in shock at your severed limb on the ground. Gathering your courage, you turn to look where the arm had once connected to the rest of you, only to see it's not blood, it's cotton. Touching it, the stump doesn't even hurt. That is... Till the same thing happens to your other arm. You fall with both... Oh, okay. You fall with both your legs. Oh, my own thing gets... Oh, I see what happened. Hold on. I see why that's... What the fuck happened there? Hold on. I see what happened. Oh. Why did it... Why is it unmodded? What happened here? Okay, there we go. Got sniped. You fall when both your legs succumbed to the same insensible fate, crying out in agony that comes and goes like it's never happened, as if you're not currently laying on the dirty ground of an alleyway, limpless. What in the world is going on? You can't make sense of it. You can't think straight. The pain has rescinded, leaving you with a strangely empty pit in your stomach. Considering that you still have a stomach, and it wasn't replaced with, as you lie back helpless and still in shock, staring at the sky. The cat's face appears in your line of vision. Bro, we were just staring at each other. It lunges at your torso and starts biting and clawing into your chest like you're a chew toy. It doesn't hurt anymore. You feel like it should. You're not sure if you're glad that it doesn't. Eventually, you feel the cat pull something out of you. A small doll. It looks very, very familiar. It's hard to tell, but that doll that's you, isn't it? The cat hops off of you and heads back to the box with its prize. At least you think so. Everything's too dark to tell. You wake up and find that you can't move an inch. You can't look around. You can't even breathe. Though none of those realizations seem to be a problem. All that you can see is the face of a familiar looking cat curled up around you, purring in its sleep. For some reason it doesn't bother you. You're not sure why you feel like it should. You try to latch onto thoughts in your head that feels like memories of another life, another time, another you. But the thoughts slip away like forgotten dreams. Oh well, that's fine, isn't it? You're just a doll after all. And a doll's role isn't to have silly thoughts or remember unimportant things, but to be a companion. And judging from the cat's contented purring, you seem to be performing your role perfectly. You are filled with an overwhelmingly strong sense of pride at this fact, and so you too feel content. Hitting 35, cotton-headed. Oh my god. Alright, we can get one more ending. Let's see. So I'm wondering how we get these other ones. So I'm guessing with this one. Take home. Okay. Mm. Oh, okay. So we're feeding the cat now. Tuna meatloaf mystery food. Cats like fish, right? Struggling, you can take out the tuna for the cat and the meatloaf for yourself. You put a frankly ominous container back into the fridge. The cat looks a little disappointed. You need to dispose that weird whatever it is later. Open the tuna and spoon into the small saucer. Put the saucer on the kitchen counter next to the cat. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up there, but you figured it'll make up for electing not to feed it the toxic goop it wanted. The cat looks like it finds the tuna. A liar. Hi, Astra. How are you? Acceptable. You'll take it. Eat up, kitty. As the cat digs into its meal, you go about heating up the meatloaf in the microwave. While setting the time, you hear, oh, You turn to see that the plate's completely empty. Oh, that was quick. You need to pace yourself. Oh. What the? What the fuck is that? You watch baffled as the cat continues to hiccup, causing little bubbles to float out of its mouth. Okay. It's okay. You can process this. It's not completely out of the realm of possibility, right? How are you doing, Astra? Cat used bubble beam. It's a strong force. Right. Best not to think too hard about it. So, soon enough, the room is full of floating bubbles. The cat released a final tiny bubble before yawning and laying down right there on the counter. Well, now we have bubbles. Well, glad you enjoyed it. The bubbles haven't left the room or popped. They seem to be pretty resilient. Yo, I know that Astra guy. Oh my god. Just chilling after first day back to work after Arizona. Oh, nice. Got like 7 reports done and I'm spent. Oh my god. Well, make sure you rest well, Astra. Hope you're relaxing well. Wait, what? What's that? One of the bubbles floats closer to you. It's a little fish. You see that there's actually something inside. A tiny furry fish? This just got weirder and weirder. I like how now it got weirder. Still, you can't help but marvel at the impossible wonder in front of you. You lift your hand. You extend your finger towards the bubble. Carefully press it against the surface. You killed it! The tiny fish inside lashes out, viciously sinking tiny fangs into your finger. It doesn't really hurt that much at first, but then... Ow. Pain starts to climb from your finger to the rest of your hand. Past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom? These aren't real. I don't know them. My god. You're feeling your arm around in an attempt to slugfish, but you accidentally knocked your arm into several of the bubbles floating around. More tiny, ravenous fish latch onto your flesh. You stumble back out of pain and suddenly about a sudden bout of dizziness only to bump into more bubbles. More fish digging into your teeth. Or more fish digging their teeth into your back. It hurts. You're getting dizzy. You've got to get out. You deliriously try to stumble out of the kitchen, but the entire room is filled with the deadly bubbles. By the time you collapse to the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry, biting fish. Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. The pain is unbearable. You can feel it in your skin and in your teeth, your eyes, and your hair, and it's so consuming that you can't even feel yourself convulsing or crying. You don't black out. Your eyes are still rolling up into your skull when you gasp out your last breath. Ending 8, fish out of water. Okay. Actually, we could try to get these two endings over here, possibly, real quick. That's not an angry, biting fish. That's a piranha. It's a fuzzy piranha, apparently. Okay. So, mystery food. Actually, let's go down the aisle. Okay. Get the feeling that the cat won't be too impressed with anything that comes out of a can. And you're not about to feed it whatever the heck that toxic-looking sludge is. At least there were bubbles. We turned into a fish at one point. Yes, we did turn into a fish at one point. So it's settled. A tuna sandwich for you and leftover meatloaf for your feline guests. You ignore the cat's disappointment meows as you put the weird container back into the fridge to dispose of it later. You warm up the meatloaf in the microwave. You place the now warm meatloaf on a saucer next to the cat on the counter. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up there, but you figured it would make up for for electing not to feed the cat toxic goop it wanted. The cat looks like it finds the meatloaf interesting. Works for you. Eat up, kitty. The cat digs into the meal, so you go about searching for some bread for your tuna sandwich. You're so distracted by your search that you only just barely hear. You turn around to see that the meatloaf has only one, maybe two bites out of it. But more alarming, there seems to be a red trail of something leading away from where the cat had been sitting and off the ledge of the counter towards the living room. Is that blood? You jump at the strange sound coming from around the counter, further into your apartment. You attempt to steel your nerves. Taking a breath, you walk around the counter and head to the living room. You step in something warm and wet and red. You resist the urge to vomit and step away from the trail of. You follow the trail into the living room, then see it leads into the hall. This is one quirky cat, you're telling me. It's getting louder. It's definitely in the hall. You feel like you can hear your heartbeat. You hope whatever it is in the hall can't. Your body shakes as you feel yourself step forward and forward and forward and forward. You peek around the corner. Nothing. There's nothing there. What? You walk further into the hall and see that the trail leads all the way down the end of it. But there's nothing there. You don't quite feel relief, but at least you feel something wet and warm drip onto your cheek. Something very warm. You swipe your shaking hand across it and pull it back to see your fingers covered in something. Hi, kitty. You look up. You see that only can be described as meat. Hi. The entire ceiling of the hallway is covered in a thick, diluting layer of pulsing meat. At the center of it is a single glowing eyeball, frantically rolling around in every direction until it lands square on you. Ugh. You try to take a step back, desperate to escape the hallway, to escape that thing, but before you can even scream, the meat tendrils shoot out and grab you. Let me go. A weird looking cat, man. They pull you up and up into a pair of slowly opening jaws, and then ending 9 leftovers. Well, ain't that lovely? Alright. Alright, let's give it the mystery meat. This couldn't go wrong at all. Mystery food. Is it really a good idea? Fine, I guess. If this is what you want, you open the container and you can just barely manage to keep from throwing up. But just barely. The stench is overwhelming. Yeah, give me a minute. You hazard a look at the contents of the container, but honestly, you couldn't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just meshed together. What exactly everything consists of is a mystery you're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. All of it is the same color. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen, tinted with an wet green film on top. Am I supposed to warm it up, or don't really know how to serve it? Any utensils or plate it touches is gonna get thrown out immediately. No exceptions. Your hands are going to be your hands are going to be scrubbed with soap and hot water to within an inch of their lives after this. You decide against putting this crap in your microwave. That it would taste or smell any better warm. Not wanting to hold it anymore, you shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. The cat enthusiastically dives into the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing it as it's savoring the scent. You turn to the fridge and close it. You lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands for the next hour when... Oh. Ow! Sharp pain on your foot causes you to stumble. You catch yourself on the kitchen sink and look down to see that the tip of your sock is red. And the red is slowly spreading to the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You quickly reach down to pull off your sock to see the damage. My toe is gone. How dare you? Your middle toe is gone. It's just gone. Just a stump is left in its place, steadily leaking blood onto the floor. Ow. You clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you were seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. 911. You have to call 911. Phone. Where's the... What? Your tongue is... I don't know how to... What's happening to me? Not the groupers. You slowly look over to find the cat still eating, completely unbothered by your suffering. Not bothering to try and stop the blood from dripping out of your mouth. Cat got my tongue. Oh god. Keep watching in a daze as the cat happily chews at the gross piece of... Wait. That's... You look more closely at the mystery food in the cat's jaws. It looks vaguely familiar. It looks like a tongue. Before you can even think to do anything to stop it, the cat dives into the container again, bites into the piece. Oh. You collapse to the floor and clutch your torso. You rinse around in the blood-streaking tiles, crying. Something inside you just... Blood pours out from deep within you. Whatever it was, it felt important. And now it's probably gone too. It hurts. It hurts so much. Stop eating, please. Stop eating. You weakly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... Your eyes. You fall limply back to the floor. You're leaking blood all over. From all over. Your foot, your mouth, your insides, your eye sockets. You can feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it means that not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs and give you time to just Ending 10, you are what you eat. Oh my god. So we got 32 out of 40. Oh. We could try to push for 40. We could try to push for the other endings. Let's see. Okay. So there's something between here. Okay. So we could totally try to finish this game today. Alright, so we need to go... Okay. So this would be ending 23. Last 8, I believe. Let's go. I'm gonna look at the guide that the game actually gives me, just so I can get a direction of where to go. Because the game gave me a guide on like how to get the endings. see. Wait, what? Hey. Okay. So what we have to do, continue. Okay. Leave cat. Turn back. So we stay. Okay. Back and go home. Okay. Oh, we already did this ending. Hold on. I was reading the wrong one. Wrong ending. My bad. Do not take this cat home. Okay. Let's take this cat home for warning list, ending guide, text. Okay. I want the full ending guide. Thank you. I was reading the wrong one. Okay, so 23. Okay, we got that one. All right, let's see if we can try to get this one. So 23. Turn back after trying to use the camera. Yeah. So what we need is, so the endings we need are, we need 11, 23, 28, 29, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay. Let's actually try to get 11 first. Might be easy. Alright. So we take the cat home. The cat. Let's play the cat. Let's look for some yarn. If every movie and cartoon involving cats that you've watched since childhood is to be believed, then you can deduce with almost absolute certainty that cats freaking love yarn. Probably. You unearth some yarn from an old box in the hallway closest to the hallway closet that's filled with knickknacks from various abandoned hobbies. You consider just handing the ball of bright red yarn over to the cat and supervising from the side, but that would defeat the idea of playing together, wouldn't it? You cut off a decent length of string from the ball of yarn and go back to the living room. The cat is resting on the floor. He looks so mischievous. Look at him. Look at that shadow. It's not asleep, but it looks like it looks up to you as you enter the living room. You feel like it could doze off right then and there. You'll fix that. You smirk a little and confident with your surprise, and let the piece of yarn dangle just above the floor, pinched between your thumb and index finger. Suddenly, The sudden shift in the cat's demeanor makes your heart start to beat a little faster. The posture has barely changed at all, just a subtle shift in its head and ears, a slightest tension in the shoulders, the sharpest in the gaze as it locks onto the yarn dangling an inch above the floor. The cat could still pass and being almost relaxed, calm, yet the air is thick with eagerness to lunge forward, waiting for the right moment to strike. You feel like you just witness the awakening of the perfect predator. You're almost afraid that it will happen once you make the first move. But it will be you who makes the first move. You take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and wiggle the oh my god. Wiggle the yarn. Yoink. The cat had lunged the instant you wiggled the yarn, but you're faster. It completely missed as you flick your wrist, making the yarn recoil out of its reach like a terrified snake. Having overshot the landing of the eagerness, the cat stumbles and looks around as if it's shocked that it failed attack. It failed its attack. Okay. You generously click your tongue to help the cat whips his head around at the sound. You're slightly taken aback at the intense of its stare on the yarn. But you persist. You wiggle the yarn again encouragingly. And yes, maybe a little tauntingly. This time the cat anticipates the yarn's upward dodge and leaps up and swipe at it. But you're already one step ahead, puppeting the yarn to dance gracefully out of its reach once more. Come on, you can do it. It's a little condescending, but you can't seem to help it. For some reason, it feels a little good knocking the feline down a peg or two. Well, that's just mean. At least it seems to be enjoying itself. You hope, anyway. You keep going. The cat's movements have gotten more aggressive. It must be getting frustrated. You could swear that it nearly took a shot. It took a shot at your eye the last time. It had jumped so high. You've been keeping the yarn in a constant motion, afraid to slow down. Your wrist is starting to get tired. The cat doesn't seem to be losing any energy, though. It's like it's getting faster and faster. Ow. Your wrist finally cramps sharply, making you lose control of the yarn's motion as it tips of the brushing light against your stomach. Ow. Pain rips slowly across your torso, into your torso. Blood pours out of your mouth. In a daze, you look down to see red blooming slowly along the bottom of your shirt, around the tears of the fabric. Ow. You watch as long, thick ropes of something. Oh yeah, welcome back from the ads, by the way. Something happened. Our intestines are being pulled out of our stomach. Pour out under your shirt into a bloody heap of floor at your feet. A single red streaked rope still hanging from your, connecting to all that mess. Are those your... You crumble to the ground and topple over onto your side. Your vision has gone blurry, but you can just make out the shape of something small in a deep, inky black as it walks over to inspect your... Oh god. It's your intestines. before it starts really rolling around in the mess of your bloody insides next to you. Darkness falls over you. The cat sounds happy. And basically you wonder where the yarn has gone, but there's really no need to worry about it. The cat seems content with the next best thing. Ending 11 at the end of your rope. Jesus. That took a dark turn. Most accurate cat playtime description. Hell yeah. Alright. So what does 23? Turn back and choose to leave the cat in the alleyway. Let's stay. Turn back after choosing to leave the cat in the alleyway, then try to leave again. Turn back after choosing to leave the cat. Okay, hold on. Turn back. So we leave again. That you just can't trust this cat. Sounds ridiculous in your mind or in your head. Cats don't require trust to care for. They're incapable of betrayal or deception, specifically because, like other animals, they only seek out the most basic essentials of living, procreation, and comfort. Malice isn't something that could ever logically be applied to them. And yet, you feel it. That behind that gut-wrenching adorable face is something dangerous. And that something brought you here. And called you here. You're a curious person, but even you can't shake the deep, central desire to get away from it and get away from it, get away from it, get away from it, get away from it. The cat's face looks blank. It's an expression you've seen on many cats before, but something about it feels sharper. Like it's aware of your thoughts and your intentions to leave. And it's daring you to try. You slowly stand up. The cat tracks your movements with its eyes, not bothered to move its head. You don't say a word. You try not to even think. Get away from it, get away from it, get away from it, get away from it. Though you don't really succeed, you turn around and quickly leave the alley, feeling those sharp eyes on you the whole way. Hi, Lynx. How is it going, Lynx? When you get to a good distance away, you finally take a deep gulps of air. You feel better now. There's still plenty of time left to enjoy your day off. As long as you forget everything that just happened. It's going good? Let's go. What do you do? I think I'll... Puppy. Okay, I thought it was going to be the same thing as before. Puppy. Peek the puppy in. What the? How did you get back here? Get away from it, get away from it, get away from it, get away from it. You leave the alleyway quickly. What now? It's been a while since you've seen a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to the movie theater. But there's a showing of one in the movie theater in the streets. Okay. Does it matter which one we go to? Should we pick a movie instead? The cat's face looks... Get away from it, get away from it, get away from it. You leave the alley quickly. What now? Let's go to the old one. You usually buy a ticket from your ticket from the old man on the booth on the inside. I'm gonna go lay down. Have a good night, Swiss. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. We're just playing a silly little game right now. We're trying to get all the endings. But have a good rest, Swiss. I'll wake up at some point, I hope. Oh boy. Hi, cat. The cat's face looks... Get away from it, get away from it, get away from it. You leave the alley quickly. What now? Let's go to the carnival. Spend a day at the carnival. Ferris wheels, roller coasters, boats, rides that you've been on before. Hoops, coin toss, balloon darts, games you played before. Funnel cake, popcorn, candy, food you've eaten before. All things you enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people all having fun together. Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories. And then there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet. Still high in the sky, but it will soon. You started to wonder if maybe you should just go home. That's when you stop in your tracks. You see something new. An attraction that you've never seen before. A maze of fun, a mere fun house. Kinda lame, honestly. There isn't even a line to get in. But then, what else is there to do? Intor... This... maze. You enter the maze. I don't like that face. Get away from me. It did a thing. Stop. The cat face looks... It's... Get away from it. Get away from it. Meow, meow, meow. Oh my god. You leave the alley quickly. What now? Go home. Wait. Haven't you done this before? You feel sick. Looking around, you suddenly realize, unlike earlier, there isn't a single person in sight. You're alone. You're completely alone. So why do you feel like you're being watched right now? You feel your heartbeat start to race. You need to get home now. You walk back to your home, the feeling of eyes on your back getting worse each step. By the time you fumble with the keys to your door, you're soaking through with cold sweat. Your skin prickles and itches. The heavy gaze you feel might as well be eyeballs physically pressing onto your flesh. Sticky and unnatural. You finally get inside and... The weight of relief and the sight that escapes through your lips. A sigh that escapes through your lips actually causes you to physically shudder. Meow, 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 meow. The horrible feeling from earlier immediately dissipates as if it were never there. In the wake of its departure, you left shaking and cold in your sweat-soaked clothes, but you're too raveled to care. Exhausted, you mentally pass on the very concept of eating and head straight for your bedroom. You open the door. Not again. No. You back up in fear. Eyes trained on the cat. With I don't like the face. Its horrifying grin. You need to escape. You need to get out. But if even home isn't safe anymore, where will you go? You risk a glance around you and you see that the walls all around you have became fleshy and lined with sharp teeth. The ground now a tongue withering around your feet. In horror, you realize that the alley's entrance is getting smaller and smaller, closing like a mouth. You try to run for the exit. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide. But trying to run on the tongue slows your speed significantly as you stumble and trip. No, you watch helplessly as the last sliver of light from the entrance tightens beyond a size that you could ever hope to squeeze through. As darkness falls over you, you feel the damp humidity of the mouth all around you. The walls of teeth, fangs, take their time closing in closer and closer, and ending 23, feedback loop. Hi, buddy. Hold on, I have to check something. Hold on, I need to check something. Okay. SeaVariii. Yes, SeaVariii. Alright, I'm just looking at something real quick. Ah, pat the eat. Oh my god. I can now stare at stream. Oh my god. Okay. Welcome back, Swiss. Welcome back from your short slumber. Okay. So we have one, two. Okay, we have 6 left. Remember to add to the endings counter? Yes, yes. All right. There you go. So we are 6 away from if I don't respond, I'm probably dead or reading a mango. You're reading a mango. Oh my god. Alright, so we have these down here. So that would be 28 and 29. Okay, you have to finish endings to unlock the prompt. Okay, so we go here. Oh. Blood. The cat lets out a sad pleading sound. It's hungry. It must be starving, so you look around to see a nearby shard of glass. Your body moves as if it knows what to do. What needs to be done. Take the sharp end. Why would you? Why would you do that? You carefully hold your finger over the cat. Dark red blood beads at the wound before growing heavy enough to drip into the cat's open, waiting jaws. It mews happily at you. You smile warmly and lower your hand into the box, stroking the cat's cheek before laying its lap gently at your bleeding finger. When the flowing gets weak and the cat meows for more, you squeeze below the wound, coaxing more blood. You feel a strange but welcoming sense of comfort from the odd exchange. A being other than yourself was hungry, and you were able to provide it sustenance. A small wrong in the world might be made right, even if it's so strangely done and only temporarily. Ironically, it's at that moment that you start to feel dizzy. You didn't think you were losing that much blood. You slump against the cat's box and listen to it mew in distress. You think it sounds worried about you, or at least you like it to think so. It could just want more blood as well. The cat hops out of the box and into your lap, nuzzling at your stomach and meowing unhappily. You wish you can ease its concerns, but it's not like you can just talk to each other. You can't help but try to remember the last time you talked to anyone, actually. If you were to die here and now in this alley, how long would it take for someone to realize you were missing? That you were gone? Hi, Rennie. We're having a bit of a crisis right now. Your thoughts were interrupted when the cat yowls loudly, tensing up in your lap. You don't have time to wonder why as a voice rings out from the entryway of the alley. Hello? Hey, you. Are you all right? You don't answer. You don't think you can. Your voice feels locked away deep within you. The cat looks up at you with a long stare, as if it's assisting you. It looks back towards the voice with a final nuzzle in your stomach. It hops out of your lap, walking towards the alley's entrance, but then shifts. Ugh. How you doing, Rennie? Oh, it's a weird time to pop in. Its face opens. It peels back. It opens again. Withering tendrils peeking out from where you would think the mouth should be. The stranger's silhouette freezes in the light beyond the alley. What the hell is... But they didn't have a chance to finish their question. The tendrils covered into one before it shoots out at the cat's jaws and piercing into the stranger's shoulder. Spooky, yes. I thought the cat was an egg. It was an egg all along. They let out a pained cry, a fearful yell. They claw at the tendrils, trying to pull them loose, but to no avail. You can't seem to process their screams. You stare at the creature before you, so different from the cat who mewed out of concern for you earlier. Stop. You can't let this happen. You shakily crawl forward and weakly grab to the conjoined tendrils that pulsed as they drain the stranger's blood. I don't think that's an egg. When you tug as firmly as you're able, the tune's pulsing halts, and the cat turns it to you. It makes a strange, shrilling noise that sounds like a question, but you have no answer. You can't even understand the question. Pulsing? No thanks. You simply scoop up the creature, the cat, cradle it in your arms, gaze almost longingly at the light beyond the alley's entrance. You don't know what's going on, but you just can't sit by and watch someone else be eaten so viciously. Not when they tried to see if you were okay. Not when you could offer yourself instead. You think the stranger is set free, because after the sound of shoes hastily scuffling on the pavement fades into the distance, feel something sharp pierce your back. Feels thin, almost like a needle. So the pain passes quickly as your body adjusts to the intrusion. My leg. You're sure it wasn't so thin when it skewered through the stranger's shoulder earlier, but you feel your blood leave your body, slowly as if being pumped out. It gets harder to think and your vision starts to fail. The creature in your arms makes a soft sound. You hold it as tightly and closely as your weak arms can manage. This is fine. You're okay with this. You don't know if this could change anything. Surely the cat will get hungry again at some point after you're gone and no longer an option. But at least this time you were able to save someone. Ending 28, personal care package. Sucking blood, so a cat is a mosquito, a muscat, moscato. Oh my god. Alright. So we're almost there. Thank you for the big stretch, Francis. We're at 35, 40. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Also, Rinny, how are you? I was in the middle of reading. I hope you're doing well. I saw a care package. Oh my god. So we need to go back to where it said save the stranger or leave it. That's another ending. I'm eepy and a little sick today, but other than that, good. Oh no. I hope you feel better soon. Health is important. Drink medicine. Okay. Actually, go back. Main menu. Yes. I want to go here. Load. Okay. Yeah, well, soon, Rinny. Yes. Okay. So, let cat feed. So we stopped the cat last time. Let cat feed. Someone help me. Help. You look away as the creature devours the stranger, draining them until there's nothing but a husk of bone, skin, and clothes heaped on the floor. You feel awful, but what could you do? The creature is also a living thing. Shouldn't it be able to eat what is needed to? Does it not also have the right to do what it must to survive? I'm off to grab food. Eating with unhealthy reasons. Ah, okay. Enjoy your food. You ignore the voice in the back of your head that questions if there could have been another way. It's not like you tried to see if it could eat anything other than blood. Human blood. Now, did you? The creature purrs as it rubs its side into your arm. You realize that after a bit of rest, you've already started to feel better. But you also think that something inside you feels a bit broken too. You're just not quite sure what it is yet. You stand and hold out your arms. Still hungry? The creature thrills happily at the hopes into your and hops into your outstretched arms. Let's go then, yeah? You leave the alley together. You go out into the world together. The cat is hungry, and it will be hungry often from now on. Very often. Screams of fear and terror follow you both wherever you go. And without thought or care or concern for any of it, you just stand back and watch. Ending 29, all you can eat blood fae. Oh my god. Okay. So we got 36. We're almost there. We need 4 more. Oh, not 39. 36. 36. Alright, we're almost there. So we got all this. So we need to get these last 4. We can see it. The light at the end of the tunnel. Oh my god. Alright. So we need 36. And the point of the time you must unlock. Password kill it. Oh, wait, go back. This new dialogue. You've been enjoying yourself, haven't you? Yes. I as well. Still, all good things must come to an end, and I believe you are ready. Oh. Let's see. Don't take cat home. You never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are ready. Only one thing left. So, what should you do with a cat that's been very, very, very naughty? Okay. Cute. It. Kill cat. Alright, you demonic creature. Alright. Kill cat. Really? Are you sure? Yes. Once you do this, you won't be able to turn back. Do it. Last chance. Are you really, really sure about this? Are you sure there's nothing else you wish to do? You kill the cat. Ah! Oh, I didn't expect that. Its corpse lay limp and lifeless in the now blood-stained cardboard box. What would you like to do? Check pocket. There's no point. The cat's dead. Dig your pockets anyway. Left pocket, string, useless. Right pocket, chocolate. You eat the chocolate. You have your phone. Take a picture. No point. The cat is dead. What would you like to do? What are you looking for? The cat's dead. You look anyway. You look to your left and right. Nothing but trash. You look up. The sun never reaches in here well enough. But you can tell that it's a beautiful day today. You look behind you. Nobody saw. You look down in front of you. Oh yeah, the cat is dead. What would you like to do? Stop antagonizing the cute, innocent kitty. Leave. You're done here. You turn around and leave the alley. At least, you try to. As you stand at the edge of the alley entrance, you see that nothing exists beyond it. It's just an empty black void. You turn back, and you see at the back of the alleyway has become shrouded in darkness. You can't see anything. Approach the darkness. With no other options, you step forward the darkness, closer and closer and Yeah, I think I deserve that, honestly. You're bleeding. I. You collapse to your knees. In front of your body, the front of your body is slashed open, leaking of blood and guts and organs down your torso and over your lap. Don't you know that the cat has 9 lives? The cat got hands. Ending 36. 8 more left. Oh. Don't take it home. I never believed in unconditional love. Not even as young as I was on the day that changed my life forever. Still, I always assumed that they could come the closest to granting it to me. It's what they always say, right? That a parent's love is unconditional. The wounds they inflict on my skin and in my heart. Oh my god. Indoor, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're actually reaching towards the end of our game. How was your stream? Hold on. Well, was it Indoor? What were you up to over there? I popped in for a little bit. We're actually reaching the end of ours. We're playing Don't Take This Cat Home. It's a horror game. We're trying to get to the last few endings. We ended our game technically. Oh, nice. Well, welcome in, Monkey. Welcome in, Atomica. Welcome in, Dotlin. Indoor. Incognito. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Yeah, we're playing a game right now. We are almost finished, actually. Hold on. We have 3 more endings left. We're actually going into, like, this character's opinions on unconditional love and stuff like that. But, Andrew, if you have to go rest, please do so. That goes for anyone from the raid. We're almost done with our game, so we might wrap it up soon-ish. Depends how long these endings are. Oh, my phone died. Oh well. So you're gonna get EP sleep for the rest of the stream. Alright. So I was about to read this. Hi, Ender. Hi. The wounds that they'd inflict on my skin and in my heart had long since scarred over the day they dealt the final blow. Thurum? Thurum, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. And all it took were 2 little words. Get out. The day they finally turned their backs on me, abandoned me. That was the day it found me. It offered me an unfathomable kind of love. A love that could be limitless, endless, powerful, and all-consuming. A love unmatched. A love unlike anything that could exist in the world. But there was one thing that the love it offered could never be. Unconditional. Where am I? And so, you found yourself here, yet again. Well, who said that? And where is here? I can't see anything. Why? Here is here, silly. Well, do you remember me this time? I never would have thought of myself as being unforgettable. But I suppose there's a first time for everything. Smooches for you, so you have to hop off. Have a good night, Ender. I hope whatever you have to do, it goes well. She keeps getting their booty handed by the cats. Yes, the cats are, kicking my ass right now. Your memory slowly pieces together fragments of a moment, or of a moment, an encounter, a cat in an alley. I took you home with me, didn't I? Correct. You were daydreaming so long that even had me worried. Can you imagine that? Where I'm indulging a little in playing with my prey, only for you to completely zone out on me. The game's no fun if you're not present, you know? No, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on at all. I'm curious as you are. I should have expected that you'd have questions. Well, I suppose you put me in a good enough mood to be generous and hear you out. Very well. What would you like to know? Why do you keep killing me? Oh, don't be so dramatic. I don't keep killing you. I haven't even killed you once yet. Those were just thoughts and ideas floating around in your head that I, admittedly, had a little fun with. Can you blame me? I wouldn't have gotten bored just waiting for you to wake up. You even made me kill you in the end. Yes, I suppose. I was curious to see if you'd actually would. You certainly didn't hold back. You must have been quite angry with me. That's fine, though. You know that we say about curiosity, yes? It was my own choice, and besides, I got you back, didn't I? Jeez. What would you like to know? Welcome back, Swiss, with your food. What do you mean I was daydreaming? It's the first thing that came to mind, really. You were on the brink of death, but instead of watching your life flash before your eyes, you got sunk. You got stuck reliving the moment we met. Subconsciously coming up with scenarios in which you managed to survive. Well, maybe you would have, but I couldn't resist messing with your imagination a little bit. You did just start ignoring me out of nowhere, after all. You know by now how much I love your attention. Your little thought experiments were rather amusing, but if I might say, you must have had a pretty dull life forgo indulging in precious memories of bygone days. In favor of daydreaming about a single encounter over and over and over again, I've heard of having regrets in one's deathbed, but this has been ridiculous. Ridiculously intriguing, that is. Or perhaps rather than regrets, I was what you found intriguing. Am I still dreaming? You're lucid, I'd say, since you finally remembered me and all. Seems you're finally ready to end this farce. Amusing as it has been. What would you like to know? Where are we right now? Inside your head, silly. The real versions of ourselves are halt in time back in your reality. Though I doubt much time has actually passed. These things tend to happen in the blink of an eye, after all. Well, usually anyway. What would you like to know? So, at least in this game, the cat is something in our head that we made up. That's okay. I'll put my thoughts together at the end because there might be more information. But I'm forming I guess not a theory, but like what I think this game means and everything. You're a cat. How are you talking? What do you mean? I've been talking to you all along. What? I've been talking to you all along. Intriguing as your imagination is, it would have ran wild without my help. I was guiding you the whole time. Didn't you hear me in your thoughts? Like this? But you're a cat, how are you doing this? I'm quite powerful, yes. But also, not so much. What does that mean? Besides, what makes you so sure I'm a cat? My appearance, I doubt I resemble any cat you've ever seen before, right? Then what the hell are you, if you're not a cat? I didn't say I wasn't a cat, did I? I could be a demon, or a god, or an alien from another galaxy, or an interdimensional abomination. Or I could just be a cat. Doesn't really matter what I am, does it? Certainly, what can I do? Certainly, what can I do would be a more pressing matter, yes. A real cat couldn't have done all this. You're really hung up on appearances, are you? Do you have some kind of proof that cats don't possess powers like mine? I doubt it. And you know, it's pretty rude of you to keep going on and on about what I am. Before you've even asked who I am or what my name is. Okay, what's your name? Well, I'm not going to tell you now. Learn some manners first and we'll see. Well, maybe in your next life, anyway. What do you like to know? Okay. What do you want? Well, if we're talking about my original goals, those are a bit personal, I'd say. And anyway, things have changed right now. Well, presently, I'd like to have some more fun with you. Your company has been very entertaining thus far. Given more time and different circumstances, perhaps we could have even been, well, all good things must come to an end. You can't truly want to spend what little time you have left in regret and delusion, right? Alternatively, I'm also quite hungry after waiting so long for you to wake up. At this point, I could go either way. I have I satisfied your curiosity now? I just have one more question. Why me? Why call out to me of all people? You know how funny if you took the cat with you and showed it to the other cats to prove a point? All I did was call out for someone to hear me. I, I called out and you were the first person who came to me. Simple as that. Were you hoping for some special reason? I'm afraid I don't have one. Everything I've come to like about you were things discovered after our initial encounter. So there's no big reason for any of this. The reason is far less interesting than the results that came about from our interaction. I only called to satiate my hunger, but in doing so, I found something far more valuable. I know for a fact that regardless of how this plays out, I'll never forget you. What do you mean? I've taken a liking to you, human, and so I'll grant you another chance. Another chance. This place. Oh, we've been here at the start of the game. Oh, that was ending 0. You remember this place. Being chased, being haunted, being afraid. So afraid. That fear is so attracted to me, to you. That instinctive desperation to survive. I crave it all. As I'm the origin of those delectable emotions. You are already mine. But I will still permit you the chance to accept the reality of your fate. Human, join me. Or perish. You know what? We've been working against the cat a long time. Let's go with the cat. Why not? Splendid. Come forward, my human. You step forward and pick up the cat. You cradle it in your arms, reaching up to scratch its head. Please give me $1 million. Give me $1 billion. Please give me $1 billion. Suddenly, you start to feel sleepy. But the sudden wave of fatigue doesn't cause you to sway on your feet or stumble at all. What's happened? Don't worry. You no longer need to worry about anything anymore. Just sleep and dream those sweet, sweet dreams for me. Excellent. With this, you will soon become part of me. Ending 37 forever. I don't know about that. See, we just picked the cat. No more tears, just dreams. Picked the cat earlier and transformed its head and trying to remember it correctly. It's fine. Okay. So what about if I'd rather die. I see. Then there's nothing left to say. Resigned to your fate, you finally turn around. It's enormous, shapeless, bloating like thick smoke in the wind. The shadow-like entity towers above you. So high it looks like the sky poured it down to earth. It's still pouring in, even. It's unfathomable that your tiny world is even able to stand under the weight of the reality of such being's existence, and that you and your fragile mind haven't even fallen to ruin as well. You step forward into the monstrous miasma, and you offer yourself to it. Darkness. Surrounded by pure and absolute darkness. You are very suddenly hit with the feeling that you're not alone. Like you just stepped into an unbearably, impossibly crowded space. Your ears even start to ring with the sensation of countless conversations, words, whispers, and screams, all overlapping, but you don't actually see or hear anyone or anything. You're alone. Even as your senses lie to you, trying to make you think otherwise, you're more alone than you've ever been. Lies. Lies? Lies. Lie. Listen. Listen, please. Is someone really... I can't see you. Where are you? Nothing. Nothing left to see. Only hear. Hear us. Listen, please. Are you all trapped too in this place? No place. Us. All you see, hear, feel is us. Us and it. We are all victims, prey, like you. We are many, beyond counting. Our bodies gone with time. Wills left behind, us. We become what you see. This place is us. Need your help. But what can I do? It too greedy. Make mistake. Ate too many. We are many. Now strong. We are strong. Made it strong, but make mistake. Mistake. Error. Flaw. Weakness. Then why not escape yourselves? Too long here. Too long. One. We are one with it. Bodies lost, minds, wills, us, all corrupted. No body can escape. You too. You. We. It. One. Oh. Gato. Ram, thank you so much for the 4 months.
Romalef just resubscribed for 4 months. Gato.
Gato. All now one. Hi, Ram. How are you? But you new. Fresh. Body. Still have body. Escape is possible. Because still one with it. Even just you, if escape. With mind, with body. Okay. It would unravel. Lose power, lose strength, lose us. Us. Set free forever. I mean, I'm happy. Ooh, what you eating? Finally. Escape. Help. What do I do? Remember, it lies. Hidden in truths. Lies. Escape. Push forward. It lies. Rice, beans, and chicken. Oh my god. Chicken stew. That sounds delicious. Persist. Persist. You ignore their words. Deep down, you know there's no way someone like you could win against something like it, the cat. Stupid, useless. Oh god. A pointless effort. The hopes of those words, their wills. It would all be a waste on you, so you accept your fate. You could choose to perish. You're not sure how long it takes, but their pathetic pleas eventually grow silent. You almost wish they would have simply turned into insults and threats. This endless silence, it bears the weight of your guilt and shame. Long after your body fades away, it becomes one, with me. Ending, question mark, perish the thought. No, no, this is another daydream, isn't it? You're lucid again. In here? But how did you, well, when you've been daydreaming about the same day over and over, you kind of start to notice the patterns. Listen, I'm nothing special. I don't really have any friends. I don't like crowds or going out most of the time. And more often than not, I'm alone, even in my home. One bedroom, one bathroom, and one me living alone in it. It'd be easy to say that I don't have much to lose. My life is admittedly pretty boring. But it is my life. If this is my dream, then you're not calling those shots anymore. I don't think you understand what's going on here. No, you're the one who isn't getting it. You called me. You're the one that needs me. Whether it's to eat me or kill me or make me yours forever, it doesn't matter. I'm done here. I'm going home. You forget yourself, human. He's angry. You ungrateful little creature. I give you my patience, my attention, my love, and you think you can just leave? I don't have to, you know. Or I didn't have to, you know. I could have just eaten you whenever I liked, but instead, I gave you time to understand, time to accept what was happening. I gave you a choice. You, an unremarkable little nothing of an existence whom no one would even notice was missing if I'd just taken you as I pleased. Dreaming away about endless possibilities, never having to worry about permanent consequences ever again, about choosing wrong, a little world all your own inside your head. I offered it all to you. I gave you the choice to join me and have it all, and you refused. You said you'd rather die, didn't you? And yet here you are trying to go back on your choices, only to continue to reject me, to reject my love. So foolish, so ungrateful. Just like the others, you don't even know what you want. Another bundle of contradictions. You wish for solitude, yet you fear being left alone. You fear being forgotten, undesired, unloved. Yet even though I love you and desire you, even though I promised to never forget you, even though I am the only one willing to never leave you, you still reject me. Stupid little child. I'm done waiting. You do not get a second chance. You made your choice and you will accept the consequences of that choice. You are going to stay here with the rest of these ingrates. Forever. Haven't you ever heard of changing your mind? Such a thing doesn't erase your original decision. It has been permanently entrenched into reality. Do you think yourself do you think yourself so important that you are above facing the truth of that reality? I know what you are. No, but that doesn't mean I can't do my best to make things right. I'm still here, aren't I? That means I can always make more choices, better choices. You gave yourself to me. You are already a part of me. This might be your pathetic little delusion, but don't forget that I'm the one in control here. Human. Oh yeah, that's right. Those twisted choices in my dreams were all you, weren't they? We help. Running in dream.exe. Persists. What are you doing, you useless traitors? Stop. I think it's about time I started making my own choices. I'm back in the alley. It's not there. It's not here. Good. I think I need to get home. A step forward out of the alley. It's gonna take some getting used to. I step forward towards the entrance of the thankfully empty alley. I'm almost out of the place, almost home, when suddenly you are not going anywhere. Oh shit. Don't give into it. I need to dodge away from it. Fuck. Don't give into it. So I would go back. Oh, okay. Okay, it's like the maze thing. Okay. Go back to the alley, I think. Okay. Go home. Go back. Go back. Oh. Watch a movie. New cinema. Okay, so when I see it's... Oh, okay. I think I got it. Okay, so I think if I see its claw... I don't know if there's like a strategy here. Okay. Go back. Go back. Left. Right. Right. Ah, shit. I know what I have to do. Go to the dog park. Back. Back. Left. Right. Right. Left. Back. Back. Old theater. Left. Right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Back. Right. Back. Left. Right. Back. Left. Right. Go to the carnival. Right. Right. Left. Back. Right. Back. Left. Oh. Did I do it? Thread unraveling. Many of us escape. Many free now. It losing us. Losing strength. Your escape. Possible now. You are mine. Go ahead. We go free. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you too, all of you. I won't forget you. They are right. My choice is back. Left. Back. Right. Left. Right. Don't leave me. Left. I'll die without you. I'll die. I'll die. Push forward. Michael, don't leave me here. Wait. Wait. I'm back. Back where it all began. The alley. And in the cardboard box. In the back of the alley. There you are. You look nothing like the possible cute cat I met. Well, what feels like a lifetime ago, after escaping and releasing the wills of all your victims. All that's left of you now is inky black blobs seething up at me. The endless hatred pouring out of you, your single eye. Doesn't scare me at all. Don't take this cat home. Don't leave. You're mine. No, I'm not. You took them away. They were mine, and they're all gone. You took them away. You took everything from me. They weren't yours either. Alone. You never had to be. If you were lonely, you could have just been their friend. But you didn't want friendship. They left because you tricked them, kidnapped them, hurt them. You stole their lives. Their time, never to get any of it back. You brought this on yourself. You are perfect. I'm not. You are. You don't need others. I just need you. Stay with me. I don't. Can give you anything. Can be everything for you. No, you can't. Can't be before. You definitely can't now. And even if you could give me everything I ever wanted and more, I'd still never stay. I love you. No, you don't. I do. So much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Stop. maybe you do love me in some strange, skewed way I'd never understand. But even if that's the case, it's not enough. Please, don't go. I'll be good. I don't believe you. I promise. I can't trust you. I promise. Just don't leave. Don't leave me alone, please. I'll die. I'll die without you. Do not take this cat home. I hate you. Now that I can't believe. There's nothing left to say. I watch in silence as the cat, as it, fades away into nothing. Goodbye. That's the last. With one last glance around the alley, I turn and I leave. Ending 38. Do not take this cat home. Today's been surprising. Yeah, pleasantly so. A day off that started with immediately crummy weather led me to the old theater, where I enjoyed a movie by myself. My laughter filled up the empty theater. The rain has stopped by the time the movie is over. I was in such a good mood, I hopped over to the not-so-new cinema, not to watch another movie, but to play around in the arcade, earning a few high scores. With the gamer in me awakened, I went to the carnival to play some more, and was humbled fairly quickly. But I did manage to win a small stuffed animal in the ring toss booth. Design is questionable, and I freaking love it. The rides weren't so bad either. I just got inducted into a group for a bit while waiting in the line on the Ferris wheel, bonding over our shared mistrust in the carnival games vendors. I even shared a carriage on the Ferris wheel with a few of them, and exchanged numbers before we parted ways. I don't know if I'll ever see them again, or if any of them will ever call me, or if I even have it in me to call any of them, but having the option to do so is nice. It feels nice. Baby steps. After all, even that tiny bit of interaction, though fun, exhausted me. So I went to recharge at the dog park, feeling rejuvenated at the sight of dogs. Young, old, big, and small, all running around, happy and carefree. A few of the owners let me take pictures. Yeah, today was a good day. I don't think about the cat or it, cause all that much these days. It was hard at first. In the immediate days and the weeks that followed, what happened to me, all I could think about. There were days I blamed myself. Days I questioned my choices. I went back to the alley more times than I would admit. That feeling that always went through me at the sight of that empty cardboard box. So undescribable. So overwhelming. I'd sometimes break down and cry right where I stood. It took a while, but eventually that strange emotion became clearer and clearer, until I had the courage to recognize it for what it was. Relief. I'd been afraid to feel it for so long, terrified it let my guard down. But that sense of relief finally returned. Relief that it was gone. Relief that I was free to live my life. However simply or exaggerately I wished. The ones it had impersonated, I never heard their voices ever again. But that's for the best. Living here and now, never forgetting what they did for me, and what I did for them too. For now, I think that's enough. At least I hope so. and that wherever they are, they're finally at peace. I'm fighting for my own peace, too. One day at a time. One tomorrow after another. Finally, I head home. To my little apartment. One bedroom, one bath, and one me living alone in it. Well, almost anyway. I'm home. Oh my god. Oh. A little kitten flails as it awkwardly runs over and mews at me. I kneel down, looking fondly at the hazel green eye. The poor thing had been hurt and starving, and I found it a few weeks ago. But it certainly got its energy back after a little food and care. Do you miss me? Hungry? Yeah, me too. It's been a long day. I smile helplessly at the cute little face. Let's find something to eat, okay? Well, I guess there is one more thing living in my home. And, at least for now, I wouldn't have it any other way. Ending in another day. Hey! Let's go. I think we got all of them. Let's fucking go. Thank you for playing. The end. Oh. What's that? Oh. Oh. Let's. Oh, now we're back here. No. Play with me. No, never again. Then get lost. Oh. Okay. But we took another cat home. We did take another cat home. We took a little fella. So I'm guessing there's like a secret ending. Because if we go over here. What happens if we play yes? Truly? You'll abandon this pathetic conclusion? And play with me some more? Don't promise unless you mean it. Good. Very good. Find me. Do not betray me again. Okay, so we just revert back here. Okay, okay, okay. But we did it! But we finished it. We got all the endings. Yippee! I know I can't express. My phone died. That's why my model is just kind of sleeping there. Hold on. I was here. Let's go. We finished the game. Mark your calendars, chat. My god. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. My game took a lot less longer than I thought it would. So, that was good. Clearly it was, excuse me, clearly it was just 36 out of 40 endings. Oh my god. But that was a lot of fun. So, what I could possibly conclude from the game, at least, I guess, instead of taking it face value as just a guy being haunted and tortured by a cat, um, I'm guessing the cat just represents, I guess, the internal struggles they faced. Because they mentioned, like, here, every now and again, they'll mention, um, being abandoned by other people and not being loved unconditionally. So I'm guessing the cat kind of formed in them and like not literally like kidnapped people and like stored them away, but like I'm guessing um I'm just taking this like not face value. Like I'm like digging deep, I guess. The game theory, I guess. Is that I think just the cat is like an internal was the internal struggle of the character, struggling to find, I guess, someone to care for, someone else to care for because they've been alone and abandoned by other people. I think they mentioned their parents, but also like a someone they possibly could love. So yeah. So I'm guessing the cat was just like the internalized, I guess, being that wanted to take them for themselves. That's at least what I'm thinking. I'm sure there are theories about the game that I could look into. So I actually do want to look into it. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. I don't know when the VOD will be up. Probably in a couple days. But congrats, C. You did amazingly again. Love the reading. Hope we can play more dialogue heavy games on the MC side. You did great. I'm glad. I'm not really a good reader, but I'm glad you enjoy my reading, Francis. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna close the game. Going up here. Hi. Yeah, my sleeping little guy is down there. But yeah, that was Do Not Take This Cat Home. It was a fun game. I enjoyed it. And for, a game, a simple little game, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed all the endings and like the animation and stuff. Hip hip. Hooray. It's cool. Alright. EPC will know what hit him. Yes, for real. Alright. Oh god. There they go. Oh god, you're taking the hair. What's wrong with you? But yes, I think that's a good place to end stream. It feels like stream was a bit shorter than I would want it, and I started a bit late. But they've gone mad with power. Yes, she's in the corner. I love them hauntingly in the corner. Yeah, I will wrap up stream for tonight. And then I will see you guys Thursday. Yes, I will see you guys Thursday for the next stream because the next 2 days I'll be working and stuff like that. Um, but thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me during it. Let's see. Who should we raid out to? Sir, are they still going? Hold on, I'm checking. Checking if they are. Okay. So we could. Thank you for sharing. Get some good rest and see you raid the guy over there. Oh my god. But thank you guys for coming for the I'm looking at the thing. Okay. Thanks for stream, of course. Do you guys want to go over to someone that we have rated before, or do you guys want to go somewhere new? Let's see. Who's this over here? Who's this guy? Why is everyone is playing Dress to Impress? We can't escape from it. I've heard this cool, awesome streamer named at SeaVariii with 3 eyes. We can raid them. Oh my god. Let's see. Who is live right now? Wait, really? I haven't seen any of them. Oh my god. Uh oh, we could go over here. Someone's playing Crow Country. We could go. Do you guys want to go see some Crow Country? Did you take the cat home or yeah? Yes, no, maybe. Oh my god, is that SeaVariii? Oh my god. Do you guys want to go over to someone playing Crow Country? It seems like they're not too. They're like a little bit back from where I left off. Crow Country is a great game. I do need a. I'll probably play it next week. So yeah, let's go over here. You should play it, Smile. I have played it. I just need to play it again. All right. So I'll definitely have to play it again next week. Nailed it. Oh my god. You guys are so silly. Alright. Rate 2 if you are a sub. Rate 2 if you are a non-sub. If you want to join the Discord, feel free to do so. We're going to be watching Five Nights at Freddy's this Sunday. So if you guys want to join, we're going to watch the official FNAF movie that I haven't seen yet either. So it's going to be something for sure. Alright. Hopefully I can spell this person's name correctly. We're gonna go over to Kitnut. Hopefully I pronounced their name correctly. They are currently playing some Crow Country. We've never been over there before, but as always, please be nice. Please be respectful. Read their rules, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Okay? Night Freddy's. Oh my god. But all right. You guys have a good night. I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank you again for joining us in the do not take the cat home, okay? Bye bye. Bye bye.